We have had a massive cuts up and down the country where youth services and centres have been closed.
I think youth centres are really important because we have seen a real drop in youth centres across Bradford as well as the whole country.
With funding cuts anywhere, it's always going to have a negative impact.
When the youth centres shut down, it was the same in Kirklees as well. A lot of the youth was then just, hanging about on street corners.
We need to invest in them, to give them facilities, especially in Bradford. Today I'm here to speak to a small group of young people about the dangers of knife crime and the consequences really. If you get caught with a knife, what the consequences could be for them, the family and everyone involved.
He has a really interesting story. 20 years ago he came to my youth centre. 20 years later he's come back as a police officer. Pass it on to Hussein, who's going to talk to you about weapons and knife crime. Yep. Any questions, please ask him.
You can get up to 4 years for carrying a knife. So this little, like stereotypical thing where it's your first offence and all this and all that goes out the window.
It has a big impact on the family because you're used to living with someone for so long, and all of a sudden they're gone for such a long time. So you can't really adapt to it.
I would tell him it's not worth it, man. Your life's much more valuable than committing a little crime. And spending time in prison, it's not worth it, man. You have family out there, you have friends out there.
With this PowerPoint and what we just did, it helps you open your mind a little bit more to know the full experiences and the damage it causes.
Sometimes I do regret it, sometimes I don't. That's why it's important that we carry out these workshops in terms of making young people aware of the consequences that, for example today if you do carry a weapon, you can get up to 4 years in prison.
Drug dealing is the biggest route to all evils in Bradford amongst our young people.
I think a lot of it is peer pressure. I've seen young people so pressurised into smoking to fit in and have friends at school.
They said, oh look here, it's just a cigarette, it's just a rollie, so why do you smoke one?
You can give children lung damage before they've even got to the age of what they can smoke. How old do you have to be to smoke? 18. So if we keep educating the young people in Bradford around drugs, then they will be able to make more informed choices.
My life has changed a lot because, not only because I've been clean, but because I've become more athletic.
It's just about keeping the kids busy, keeping them off the street, trying to keep them, actively around good people, good role models. A safe space that they can come, and enjoy physical activity.
When you come here, you've got something to do. It's good for you, and it's making you stay away from bad things in it. There's not many things like this in Bradford. This is, well, the only one I know of at the moment.
We need centres like this, we need role models, we need the councils, the governments to support us, we need other organisations, charities to, fund places like this so they can stay open, we can, get new equipment. And we can keep the sessions, enjoyable for kids so they can come and, engage in these recreation stuff and physical activities.
They should open up more workshops like this around Bradford, around the whole UK.